Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Mixed Emotion Show right here at 9 p.m. Top of the hour, listener-supported WECI 91.5 FM, Richmond Public Radio. We have our request line, our call-in line. We're not going to be doing requests tonight at 765-983-1246. I am Michael William Johnson the First.
And I'm JAMO B.
Tonight, I've taken over the show. Tonight, it's Michael hosting and JAMO B co-hosting because JAMO B is our guest tonight. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I've never been on the radio show before.
We've been having all these artists come from all over the place to come on this show and perform and talk and share their music with us. And this entire time, JAMO B has been an artist this whole time, but yet since this is his show, he's never got the chance to be interviewed. And tonight we decided to switch chairs. Now I've got the squeaky chair, and we're gonna have ourselves.
I know it feels different over here. I feel closed in.
Yeah, it's not a very big space.
Right.
But yeah, we're gonna feature some of his music, but we're gonna play a little playlist to start the show with some other local musicians. I did not make this playlist. He did. That's why, for some reason, I'm the first song on here. So I appreciate that. But I want you to know
it's one of my favorites.
Thank you. It was not my egotistical ways. So right now we're going to listen to Endless Sorrow by Moi. And then we've got In the 765 by James Luker.
Shout out James Luker. He played last night in Connorsville and playing again tonight in Connorsville.
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
And then Hide Your Fangs by Deadweight.
And Deadweight as well is tonight in Connorsville. So that's kind of why we're cutting the show a little short tonight, so I can make it to the event and watch these guys. A lot of from the more of the hip hop side of things scene that I've had on the show.
We're about to say we've been doing a lot of hip hop lately. These last two shows have been hip hop.
And I did a few at the start when I first started the show.
Yeah.
So they're all performing at an event tonight for $200.
Nice.
So I wanted to make sure I can get out there and see them.
So how do you feel being on that side?
It's different.
It's very different. That is where I sit every week. So anyway, let's get into the playlist here.
First, let me read a fact.
Oh, we're gonna do fact. You know
facts.
what? I would have done facts because the facts things. It is a big thing on our show. But I use my phone to record us during the stuff, so I can't have access to my phone while we're doing the show. So, JAMO B, take it away.
All right, first fact of the night: a group of flamingos is known as a flamboyance.
Oh, stop!
Stop it. But anyways,
all right. So let's get into this playlist here. Volumes up,
problems down. Let's get into it.
All right, welcome back. That was James Luker and Deadweight with their song. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah,
I believe they've both
them.
been on the show before.
Both of them, yeah.
Nice.
Country artist and a hip hop rap artist as well.
Yeah, dude. It's the what is it? Something's the spice of life. I can't remember what it is. It's like multiple things. I can't find the word. It doesn't matter. It's time for a fact. The fact that, let's be honest, JAMO B gave me. The fact is an ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain.
Yes.
We're on bird facts tonight, people.
Bird
I have
talk.
no idea why. Bird talk.
Poor ostrich.
All those boids. All right, so now we're going to get to something that I feel JAMO B is a little nervous about.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all, he says, with a shimmer in his eye. All right, so let's talk to JAMO B. This is officially his interview now, so how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Michael. Thanks for having me on the show.
You know, it took a while to get you, but we finally got you.
This is my first radio interview, okay? I've done internet radio, but never live radio. So I'm super excited.
Yeah. So you are now a local, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't come from here.
No.
So let's talk.
I do have family ties to here, though, because, well, I'll let you finish.
Okay. I was just going to say, so like what, where did you come from musically? When did you start doing music? Where were you? What was that journey like? You know, let's get into your early days of JAMO, baby.
Okay. So I say I'm from Ohio.
Okay.
Originally. But I was born in East Chicago, Indiana, actually, so I am a Hoosier.
Oh, okay.
But I was put in foster care, adopted, raised into a religious family, actually. And my mom, she would only let us listen to classical music. And my dad would listen to the oldies channel, which was cool. I loved it. But he wasn't like as strict as my mom was religious wise. So he would like, there'd be times I'd get in the car and he'd be listening to regular music. And it'd be awesome.
All that
but
secular
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, but he would turn it off as soon as one of us get in the car.
Yeah.
But my older brothers, I have a lot of brothers. I have 17 brothers and sisters.
Jeez.
Huge fan. We're all adopted for the most part.
Oh, okay.
But some of my older siblings, my older brother Mitch and my older brother Rusty, would show me they listen to music. Like they would listen to the radios. They'd have records. They'd have CDs, and they showed me other music, and it really like started my love for music. And as a kid, I liked to listen to the radio, and I wanted to be a DJ. As a kid, I didn't think, oh, I'm going to be on like making music. I didn't really think that far. And at that point, when I was being introduced to music and falling in love with it, I wasn't falling in love with the idea of, oh, I want to do this. It was, I love how this makes me feel. And when I was able to show music to somebody else, it was like it fulfilled that. So it started with that, but I also like grew up in the church playing the piano and taking piano lessons and stuff like that. And I was at a track meet when I was younger, and some guy showed me, I want to say it was Busta Rhymes. That's when I fell in love with hip hop.
Snap your finger, snap
I
your
was
neck.
probably like 12 years old, and I was watching one of my siblings run their meet, and this guy's like, "What? You don't listen to music before you run?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Here, try to put his headphones on my head. It changed my life forever."
Yeah.
So whoever that guy was, shout out to him, because that's really what made me like, I want to rap. I want to write lyrics. Like, this is cool.
I really like how, like, I've only been here for a few shows, right? Like, I was not the first co-host. I've probably been here for, I don't know, 7 shows or something.
You've done more shows. You've done more shows than my last co-host, so you're more in it, bro.
I mean, I'm late most of the time, but I'm consistent. Regardless of that, I like how throughout the time that I've been here, we've gotten like little nuggets of your past and like your music and things like that, but we've never been able to sit down and do this.
Right.
So I'm really happy about that. So at this point, your life has changed. You've got the headphones on. You've done your thing. So I'm assuming at that point you decided that you want to pursue music.
I did, but like I said, I was raised. My parents were really strict about stuff, and in a small town in Ohio, like, well, you're from a small town in Indiana, so you know, like, a dream like that isn't real.
Right.
Like, you aren't going to do music. You're not going to be a star. That's what I heard all the time.
Me
so I had
too.
to secretly do it. I would write lyrics all the time. I actually wrote a lot in school. Like I excelled in like my literature classes and English classes, and I had this thing. My mom would buy me books, hardcover books, but they were just filled with blank lines, and I'd write books and write stories.
Nice.
I have them in my scrap box. Maybe I should pop some out and get them published or something. But I always had a thing for writing and like an imagination for just seeing things and being able to take what's in my head and put it to life by writing it out.
Right.
Or like, and that turned into me writing lyrics. And really, it didn't get into my late teenage years that I start actually being like, you know what? Like, I had a studio, recorded some songs. They were horrible. But I was finding it was for fun, but really I was there with my friends recording, and I was like, let me get on the mic. And I into my early 20s, I had a friend. I still have a friend. He's just not around right now. His artist name is Fam. His name's Ellie. He's been like my brother since forever.
Right.
And we moved to Florida, and I was like 21, I think. And
what part of Florida?
Pompano Beach, Broward County, right above Fort Lauderdale.
Nice.
Same city as Kodak Black. I love it there. I miss Florida. But when we got there...
You know who else came out of Florida?
Who?
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit? Hey, and Scott Eckhart, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
And so down there, we linked with one of my sister's good friends. Well, actually, a few of them. They're in a band. They were in a band called Black Tide, and they had studios all over South Florida. Like, there's like 5 guys in the band. They each had their own thing going on, their own studios.
Yeah.
My what became my really good friend Austin, he was right there in Hollywood, Florida, which is right above Miami. It's like kind of like the outskirts of Miami. Took me to some studios, and I was taking Ellie, like Fam, with me. That's his name. It's Fam.
Yeah.
I was taking him with me, like, hey, he raps. Like, let's get. And the whole time, like, I have songs too that I've wrote, and I'm ready to record.
Right.
I was trying to give him the spotlight, but he didn't really do anything. He didn't take it serious.
Mm-hmm.
For him, it was just cool to be in the studio. But for me, it was something that since I was a kid, I wanted to do this, but never had the opportunity. So I just started dropping my songs. I was like, hey, when we come back, I'm going to record something. And it was like my early 20s is when I really started putting music out. And it started with rap, and it's kind of progressing to other stuff now. Like, I still make a rap song, but I'm getting older, and I'm getting like, my life's different now.
I'll tell you what,
it's a little more calmed down.
I don't know if it's Time's Up or I forgot what the title of the song was, but I almost feel like it's got kind of like an emo Blink-182 feel to it.
And that's the type of music like that I really enjoy the most when I was talking about like growing up listening to the radio and stuff, was that punk. Pop punk. Blink-182 is my favorite band.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really.
Well,
is.
that
so you can
sense.
see why
that
I get the influence from that.
That
and also,
tracks.
it's them and Simple Plan. I don't know if you know Simple Plan.
Yeah.
Their music.
Some 41,
that
like
type
that kind
stuff,
of stuff. Yeah, okay.
And me and my little brother, shout out my little brother. He's no longer with us. I have one of the songs you're playing is Letter to My Brother. That's who I'm talking about.
Nice.
But we used to spike our hair into some faux hawks, jump off the couches playing air guitar to these songs and
Love
stuff.
it.
And he also, like, we always talked about doing this, like being on the, we had the same kind of dream.
Yeah.
We wanted to be on the radio, whether it was the artist or the DJ, but I really wanted to be the DJ. Like,
so
that's
that was
what
something I was
started
going to ask you. Did the music dream come first, or like the radio DJ
It was the
come
radio
first?
one.
Okay.
I said I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. I always said that. If you ask me as a kid till now, I never ever changed what I wanted to be. It's always been like I want to entertain. Like, and it was mostly the radio. I just loved because we would sneak before school every day when my mom's walking a different kid like out to the bus. They're going to school a different time than us. We got a few minutes in the house.
Yeah.
In Ohio is Kiss 107. We'd be on Kiss 107 or I think 101.9. I forget which one that was. Q102 or something like that. And we'd be listening to all the mainstream songs that were popular at the time. And it was you heard like all the small things on the radio over and over and stuff like that. And just listening to people talk like how we are and stuff. Like, it was so cool. And that's what I wanted to do. Like, it's what I've always wanted to do.
When would you say you made the first track that you felt like this is the one? Like, this is the one I want to show the world. This is the song that is going to make me blow up. But then, whatever.
Well, I've never thought any of them would make me blow up, but I do think like this could be the one that's like would catch someone's attention. Okay, it's kind of hard to pick a song because
like I know you're doing like a little musical resurgence thing now, like I am.
Right. So that's
what
I was going to.
I'm sure that you've had like EPs and albums before.
I've only ever dropped singles.
Okay.
All my songs I've ever dropped are singles.
Yeah.
And I plan on doing an album. Like, I haven't thought enough to even say anything, really speak on it.
Okay.
The first, it's going to be called Daydreams and the Real Things.
Of course.
So that's going to be my first album. And some of the singles I've released maybe will go on it, but like I haven't thought that far ahead to like even plan on it. Like, I've done it for just every song. I could have probably put an album out, but I've released everything as singles.
Right.
My problem is I don't stay consistent with the releasing of music.
Same.
So that's why I said I don't want to.
Jordan keeps me on track.
As of late, I've got a lot of songs I could release. I plan on releasing a new song for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And starting off next year, releasing as well.
At least once a month.
Exactly. One song a month. And I'm also writing all the time. So I have other songs. We got our Mixed Emotion song coming.
Yeah. We're trying to do a song together.
We're not trying. We're going to.
We'll keep that going as soon as we have more information about it.
But like a lot of my songs that I started out with were like, I'm not really saying anything in them. They sound cool, but I'm like talking.
It's not really a big
shit,
message
like,
or anything.
Partying, talking about the
money
girls,
and the
blah, blah, blah.
hoes and the
Just
40s
saying
and
stuff,
the blow and blah, blah,
Stuff that sounds cool,
or peas and carrots, whatever.
And like, it wasn't till honestly recently, like the first song that you're gonna play, "Lie to Me."
Yeah.
That's like.
Don't you tell me what to play. It's my show. No,
but that's like the switch over. That's the first one. Like any song after that.
Yeah.
I was like, is me trying to revamp, restyle what I'm doing and actually make music that I'm trying to be meaningful.
Right.
I kind of have something that's personal in each of these songs, but it's more that people can relate to it.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking shit the whole time. I'm like actually trying to. The only way I know how to express my feelings is do the music, and that's where I've honed in and like kind of put my emotions into music. And so I'd say anything really since I started dropping last year till now is where I'm like, okay,
I would say
these are the songs that could get me some.
Yeah, I would say those
traction,
emotions are pretty mixed, right?
Mixed emotions always. Up, down, hot, cold, yes and no.
Right. All right, so let's go ahead and play your first song. I would like to. Well, I'm not grabbing the wrong mouse here. I'd like you to tell me a little bit about it before we play it.
So it's just me. I mean, not just me, but like it's something I'm trying to. It's a song I want to like make for people to relate to of a relationship that's like you don't want it to be over.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me it's all great. Tell
Right.
me it's all good. But you're fighting through like
Yeah.
I'm sure you can relate to that, or if you ever relate. I feel like
Yeah.
everybody can kind of relate to having a situationship or a relationship like that.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. There's one thing I have to say is when I write songs, even when I write them about love and about, it's not necessarily about anybody, and that's a topic that comes up a lot.
Yeah. Well, I
Like,
mean, you
it's-
always draw on the
I'll take
emotions throughout your
something-
whole life,
right?
you know?
But I try to take experiences and write about it, but in a broad, relatable way to where people are like, oh, I've been through that, or I know that feeling, or I've been there, So
Yeah.
it is about my life, but it's not. And at
Yeah.
the same time, it is, but it's not directly like you can't just read each line as, oh, this.
Damn it, Rachel, or whatever the hell her name would be. But
I don't think I've ever said a girl's name in any of my songs.
right, yeah.
Although Jessica's about to have her first feature on my song this in August that drops.
Yeah.
My voicemail song.
Oh yeah, dude, you told me about that. Yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's play this song. This one is called "Lie to Me" by. Wait a minute. You always say JAMO B, right?
JAMO B, yeah.
But then it's like sometimes you're like JAMO Baby. Like, what do
Okay,
you
so-
actually go by? Is
So
it JAMO Baby?
JAMO B is
Yeah?
my
It's
artist
like CM
name.
Punk. Like,
Right. Well, my name's James Byer,
Mm-hmm.
and I got called. The nickname JAMO came from these viral videos called "Unforgettable." This dude in the woods be like, "Chicken
Oh my
sandwiches
God!
and waffle fries." Me and my sister
free!
for free. Me and my sister used to watch that dude's videos.
unforgivable.
Hilarious, but he had a friend named Bo Vice.
Yeah.
And my sister would go by Mo. Her name's Michelle. Her nickname for a while was Mo. And I said at one time like Mo Vice, and
Yeah.
she's like, she's like J Vice or something. I'm like, that doesn't fit. And she said JAMO. I'm like, I like that. And
It clicked.
It clicked and it stuck. Everybody, even my friends' moms. My mom calls me JAMO. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a nickname I've always had, and then B obviously for I could write a song what the B stands for, but overall it's just for my last name.
Oh, gotcha.
Everything that starts with the B, I'll write it all out. But yeah,
All right. So this is "Lie to Me" by JAMO Baby.
I just like saying that. That's why I say that part.
Right.
So look me in my eyes, tell your best lies. We'll never make it, not in this life. We made mistakes that made us despise. I say I hate you, then I realize I just hate that I can't hold you at night. I just hate that I'll never see you smile. You just needed time, but it's been a while, and I'll be okay, I can fake a smile. But then you came back, like they all do, and in my face you saw true. Baby, let go, let's just move on. If you miss me now, just play this song. Say that we're okay.
All right. We are back live with JAMO B.
It's JAMO baby.
You just heard his track "Lie to Me," and man, that was really nice,
I
man. Like
appreciate
I'm
that.
telling
Thank
you, I mean, like you said, I don't know if you want to bring this up. We were just talking
Yeah,
about
bring
it.
it up,
Like,
I don't care.
so you said somebody tried to dish you over that song,
Yeah.
because they said it sounded like it could be on a Scooby Doo soundtrack.
And I took that as a compliment.
You
Like,
should.
Thank you. That would
like,
be awesome.
Bro, I don't.
Like-
If my song's on a Scooby Doo soundtrack, that means I'm getting paid, buddy.
Let's go.
Every DVD release, every Netflix spin,
Right,
like you're
exactly.
getting royalties.
Like,
Like,
that's
dude,
not an
please.
insult.
I don't care if my song's garbage. If it's gonna be on a Scooby Doo soundtrack, yeah.
What I took it was he only listened to rap music. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
So his opinion, it was his opinion. He's entitled to it. But like I said, he tried to use it as an insult. But it was a compliment to me because I make music to try to relate to that everyone can relate to. It's not just for one demographic, not for just one genre. But yeah, I loved it. It was a great compliment.
So there's a little thing that you guys might not know, and that is that JAMO has a little black book, and not the one you'd be thinking, because he is in a committed relationship. However, this little black book has interview questions that he likes to ask everyone. And so I have that in my possession right now. So let's go through and see what some of these questions are. Well, how long have you been doing music? I think we've talked about that.
Right.
We've talked about what got you into music. How about a couple of your biggest inspirations?
Okay. One is my brother Rusty, my older brother Rusty. He is no longer with us. He'd passed away in 2008 from cancer, but he was a DJ, and he also, but not a DJ on the radio. He was a DJ like at bars and stuff. But he recorded music. I have a really shitty tattoo of a microphone in his name. I need to get it done better, but that's because and he's one of the brothers I told you that showed me music, Pearl Jam, like all types of like just random stuff artists I could name.
Right.
He had the most, from Jay-Z, like Hard Knock Lives to like Pearl Jam, what's the song? Where, oh, where can my baby be? You know that song? Yeah. He would just show me all types of stuff, and that kind of inspired my love for music. And I didn't really have like an inspiration as to like doing music because I didn't know anybody around, like no one in my town really. I knew there's a few people I went to high school with that are in bands that have done some stuff around the country and stuff. Yeah. And there wasn't really anyone that I'm like, that got me hip to it. Like, let me do music. But my brother did record he did karaoke a lot. Mm-hmm. He went to the studio. He had a couple original songs as well, but he did a lot of covers, and it was just seeing him sing live and then like sing a song to me and then a week later come back and have it playing it for me through the speakers. That was like, dude, I want to do that. Like it was like magic, and it was awesome. And it was like I like smiling now just remembering those moments. Like it was just crazy. Like you did this, bro. Like what? Like, and I wanted to do it. Like it's just took a while to find what type of music I wanted to record or when I started doing it. Yeah. But that would be my first, like, I want to do this. Like, this is something I want to do with my life as well.
Right. So, where do you get your beats from? Do you got like a beat maker? Do you buy licenses from YouTube?
I buy a little bit of both. I got shout out Kyle Otto. He's in Cincinnati, Ohio, Hamilton, Ohio area. Mm-hmm. He some of my songs are his beats. Nice. I have a couple other people that have given me beats and that I've done songs on, or I'll do the YouTube shop. Like I'll look on YouTube. Yeah. I'll find on anybody's beats on YouTube. If they're serious about their craft, if you click on more, like in the description, it's got the link to their Beat Stars. Right. And you go there and you purchase the lease for whatever, you could purchase it for a lease to just, for like simple stuff. Like you're allowed to put it out. You're allowed to play it on one radio station.
Like the commercial release.
You can have
like, that kind of stuff.
This many streams. Yeah. Or you can pay to have it exclusive where you own that beat and they take their tag off. Well, they take their tag off if you lease it. Right. Unless you want it on there. Some of them, it sounds kind of cool in the beat, but like... On the exclusive one, you can change and edit the stems, like all that stuff. So it's just a little bit of both. I bought them from friends and I bought them from strangers. It's just I'll listen for hours, do stuff till I find one that clicks, and when the words just start coming on their own, like so it's just a little bit everywhere.
So we already talked about your.
Sorry, I just do want to add though. I do want to find people locally. Like now, I just feel like I'm starting to meet them. Oh that can play instruments, like to make live instruments instead of buying someone that created those beats.
And it seems like Scott Eckert likes to make beats,
right?
You know,
exactly.
And then me and Tony and Kyle and Isaac and Chris and everybody.
Right.
Like,
shout out Chris York. He's on our show next week too. By the way,
really? I didn't know if we had him like fully scheduled.
I had him booked in. I do need to touch base with him to make sure he hasn't forgot. But yeah, we should have him next week. Hopefully.
Okay. So that we've already talked about your calling moment, like your aha moment of I'm going to do this. What's your ritual before performing? I know that you've had some shows. When's the last time you had like a live performance show?
It's probably been like, honestly, it's been like 2 years now. It's been about 2 years. It was like literally this time 2 years ago.
And what does that look like? You got like the microphone and your beats play on like backing tracks and you sing to them?
Yeah. There's been times where I do just sing over my beat, but like I at least need the beat and not like my verses, but like the ad libs or the like I guess backing tracks, like the back, like the ad libs and stuff pretty much in the background.
I get you. And so what would be your ritual before you go out on stage?
Well, I either listen it. I smoke and I drink. Yeah. But I do listen to some songs. Meek Mill's Daydreams and Nightmares. Mm-hmm. that song gets me in my zone. Even if I'm going to go do like I've done shows where I didn't do my rap songs, I did my other songs,
Yeah.
but still, bro, for some reason, that or Misery Me, you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a what's his name, Bach or somebody like that, or one of the composers from back in the day. It's a song that's sung by like a boys choir somewhere in Europe, and it's
Get you in the zone.
It does. There's
Yeah.
been times in my jobs where I've been listening to that, and people think I'm listening to rap music.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to the
Yeah.
opera style song. Like that one song, for some reason, just makes me feel every instrument, every sound.
I will say that, like, so a lot of rappers, a lot of musicians, a lot of just musical artists in general have a lot of like body language, right?
Yeah.
I know, like I do. I have it's stage presence, right? I've seen some of your videos on Facebook, and then I've seen you just in the studio, happy as a clam, just singing along to your own stuff or whatever. And I see like this and like I see your body language. I can tell like you are someone who is made to be on stage.
Yeah.
You can.
And I
just
move like
see
that on
people.
stage, even with the microphone in my hand. The other hand's doing all this.
Yeah,
all the-
exactly.
See, I was actually just talking to Jessica earlier about this, about there's people that like are studio artists and they make songs and they're dope. They sound so awesome.
Yeah.
But if you put them on a stage, they either can't keep up with their own song or they can't make you feel that song the way they felt it in that studio because they're not an entertainer. Like they can't really perform. So like it's one thing to sing your song. That's cool. You got to be able to sing your song. And there's some people that get on stage and can't sing their song. So it's like you got to be able to do that for one, but to take it further, you got to be able to like look at the people you're singing to and like interact, make them feel what you're saying.
Sometimes people are so focused on getting their stuff right that they forget about the human connection.
Right, but you gotta have the human connection for them to feel it. Like there's been times where I've performed one of my very first shows down in Broward County, Florida, and these shows, I'm talking about like, you see how I am. I'm myself no matter where I'm at, where I go. And some of the shows I started on were dread-headed, gangbanging, drug dealing, all tight. Like I'm out of. I feel
What's
out
up,
of
gentlemen?
tight. That's
How's it
exactly.
going?
That's exactly how it was. They'd be like,
Are those doobies?
are you allowed to smoke in here? No, but they'd be like, are you the promoter? Are you like, are you like the
Nah, son, I'm
the
up
bar
next.
like the bar's attorney or something? Like, who are you? Like, nah, bro, I'm JAMO, baby. Like, I'm about to get on stage, and I'd get on stage and I'd do my song like I believe myself, and I killed it. And afterwards, I can't tell you how many times I would hear like, yo, I was not expecting that. Like that. You were like just chilling, and then you went up there, did your thing. Like that's what you're supposed to do. Like, and people would be like, "You're not really my type of music, whatever." But you killed it up there. You know, like so you got to be able to make people feel it when like you do. Because if you're up there and you're just like like singing your song, and they're like, he looks scared or he looks, I'll be terrified on stage. People just don't see that though.
But you express confidence.
Right, exactly.
Like
I almost black out when I perform.
Yeah, dude.
Like not like on drugs or alcohol, but like in a overload of emotion and like
oh my
nerves
god,
and I'm
my
scared
god.
and like I just when
the butterflies are no longer in your stomach.
Right.
They come up to your throat and you almost get like dry mouth and shit.
Yeah, and I like
man.
but once they hand me that mic or they call my name and I go on stage, I'm JAMO. Like I switch modes.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens. I just know I do my thing, and when I get off stage again, I'm always doubting myself. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible.
Right.
Until I see the videos or people show me, like, I'm like, oh, okay, like, dang, I was
You
up
pick
there
out
doing it.
every
Like,
little bad thing,
we're
but
our
no one
biggest-
else ever notices.
we're our biggest critics.
We got to get Kyle's girlfriend to call in and tell us to stop doing that. Every time. She's like, they didn't say it. Nobody cares. Just keep playing. Okay. So, when did you decide that you would have liked me to be your co-host? Because that always perplexed me.
when I wanted you to be my co-host.
Yeah, like we had an interview, and then you were like, hey, man, come co-host.
It's because
It's a little self-serving question, but
no,
I'm
that's
curious.
a good question though. But
Yeah.
it's because I'm pretty sure I saw your music 1st, and I just saw like the video, the way that you were pushing yourself, like and putting yourself out there, and then when we did your interview, the way you talk, the way like we kind of have like we work good together. Like our dynamics are different, but they we work great
We mesh
together.
well, yeah.
And you're talkative, you have personality,
Yeah.
and you have a radio personality voice and
Yeah.
everything. Like, it's good. So I was like, no, I definitely like the way our first, on your interview, the way
Yeah.
we interacted our first time meeting.
Yeah.
And you brought me pancakes. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
that's
it's
true.
but,
From a dead company I'll
no.
never work for again.
But no, for real, like from the
They're
first time.
still trapped.
Right. First time meeting you and having you as a guest, like the way that our conversation just went and flowed. And it
Yeah.
was like, I was like, I need someone like this on the show.
Yeah.
I just lost my previous co-host, but like, no offense to anybody if he's
Right.
listening or not, but like, we did not mesh like this. And it was more of he's making me not enjoy the show, and we can't have that.
Right.
He's still my boy, but like, it just wasn't working. So,
Yeah.
and I thought at first, honestly, after I lost him, I said, I'm doing this by myself.
Yeah.
Like, I can do this by myself. I don't need a co-host.
And you could have.
I could have,
Yeah.
but then when I met you, I'm like, there's just something about you that I was
Yeah.
like, he's like cool as fuck, and I mean cool as heck.
Cool as heck.
Our, like I said, like our vibes are different, but
Yeah.
good, both good vibes, and
Yeah.
they mesh so well together.
Yeah.
And our banter, our interaction, our back and forth,
Yeah.
our just sense of just everything seems to be on point, and that's,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that's a co-host right there.
Nice. I had never, unlike you, I had never really had the aspiration to be like a radio DJ. But since you brought me on, you can even ask my wife. Like, it's really high up on my priority list.
It's
like,
you're one now though. That's
Yeah.
the thing, and that's why another thing I think is cool is that like this is something I've always wanted to do.
yeah,
And something that you kind of fell into your lap,
Mhm.
but now you're appreciating it, and
Yeah.
that's what it's all about, is showing, like, getting, like, if I could convince anyone to make music or anyone to follow this type of dream, I'm going to, and you
Yeah.
are, and it's cool. I think it's awesome.
it's nice, man.
It's
I
fun
like,
too. Like,
Oh my God, I am so sorry. At the top of the show, I meant to say this. Scott was found.
really?
Yes.
He's home safe.
Yeah, he is home safe. Apparently, like, so I know last week we were talking about, my buddy Scott, he was a missing person, and we were like, hey, we're all worried about him, all this kind of stuff. And then throughout that week, like a few days later, he got found because he went to the hospital and they transferred him to like Boston, Indiana, or some Bloomington, I think, some B name. And they never
Probably not
told
Boston.
They never told anybody. And then
so he's
they called the
hospitalized.
hospital and they said no, he's not here. They they never actually let anybody know that they sent him somewhere else.
Right.
And so he was just gone, and everybody was freaking out. But he came back and everything's happy.
Healthy,
He's safe.
safe,
He's
okay.
everything's good. So I wanted to make sure I said that. I cannot believe I almost forgot that. I'm gonna take that kid out to dinner, man. I'm telling you. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's play your next
Yeah.
song.
Play the next two of them.
Okay, because
Letter to My Brother, because this kind of tells a story a little
yeah,
bit.
because you're wanting to get out of here at like 10, right?
Right around 10, yeah.
Okay.
So the Letter to My Brother is obviously to my little brother. I moved him to Florida with me, and within 6 months he got killed down there.
Wow.
It's kind of a reason why I don't live in Florida anymore.
Yeah.
Not that I don't want to. My son lives down there. It's just the area that we lived in. It's just, that's all it reminds me of now.
Right.
And I kind of went on down off the deep end after we lost him.
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to find my way back currently. I'm just doing better at coping. And
Right.
yeah, it was a huge loss that our whole family took, but I really took it to heart. Really, changed me for real. So I wrote that song for him, and the song after that, called Party, is a song that's like, it sounds like it's going to be an upbeat song, but really it's a somber.
Oh, okay.
It's me saying like, well,
Like,
you'll
letter to
hear
my
it.
beloved past brother, and then party.
No, it's pretty much saying like, okay, like, get it together.
Okay,
You've
yeah.
been down long enough, get it together.
Right.
And after that song, Party, is when I started dropping Lie to Me, Now Time's Up. That's
Yeah.
when I started writing all of those songs.
Okay.
So it's kind of like me at my lowest to
Yeah.
like waking up and being Time's Up is going to be the last song we play, and that's like me now. Like, I'm okay, I'm making my music, I'm moving forward.
Yeah.
And that's the type of style I'm sticking with. And so, yeah. So, Letter to My Brother. That's out to
Okay.
my little brother, Jacob Byer. Rest in peace. I love you, bro.
All right, we're going to get right into Letter to My Brother right here on the Mixed Emotions Show.
Why you have to go like this? Damn, these tears ain't never flow like this. No, I have a broken heart, my soul is crushed and I am falling apart. Counting down the days until I get to see you again. Forever in my heart, my brother, my love for you does not end. The days keep going, but I'm stuck here, I'm falling apart. When you left a hole like I was shot through the heart. Counting down the days until I get to see you again. Forever in my heart, my brother, my love for you does not end. I need another day, cause all the time we spent was not enough. Please give me a sign, cause when I try to look, I don't see none. I need another call to hear your voice and tell me that you're
I got his voicemail in here too as well. Listen right here.
Forever in our hearts. I love you, man.
I love you too. For real, dog.
I saw it, but my engineer put that in there, bro. I started bawling in the studio when I recorded this.
Dude, that was beautiful.
They tell me that the party is over. They tell me that I need to get sober. That I need to fix my life. Gotta change my wrongs to right. I'm just trying to make it through the night. I don't know where to go now. When no place feels like home now. I just wanna numb the pain, but we know where that road leads. I just wish that I could walk away. But would you walk with me? I just need you to listen. I can't say it with my words. I put it in my song just so you can know the hurt that I feel. I'ma pop me a pill now. I'ma drink till it spill now. I'ma roll me some weed up. Now I just wanna fade away.
And we are back to the Mixed Emotion Show here on listener-supported WECI 91.5, Richmond's Public Radio. Woo! If you got any questions for JAMO B while he's still here, the line is 765-983-1246. Now let's get back to this interview.
I'm so nervous.
You should be, because now I'm going to ask you the question this show is known for, the couple questions this show is known for. So, JAMO B, you're driving to the function. You're driving to the function. You're going to the party. You're doing things. Everything's great outside. Everything's going great. You're going somewhere. You're really excited to go there. What's that jam on your radio to get you in the mood to party?
It might sound backwards, but I got two songs. One's called FML, F My Life by Braden Bells.
Yeah.
And he's talking about just like, it's kind of if you listen to the lyrics, it's kind of depressing, but it sounds good. And the hook's like that, like a punk rock type anthem style, and I just love it. And it kind of makes me feel good. The other one is a country song. What is it? Cruise by Florida Georgia Line.
Oh,
okay.
what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
All right.
I
now,
like country too.
On the flip side,
Uh-oh.
it's raining outside. There's dark clouds. You're having a bad mood. You're not feeling it, but you got to go somewhere, so you're in the car. What do you turn on to get yourself either feeling in that right mood? What's that song that you play on repeat because it didn't hurt you enough the first time?
Okay, right now, currently, that song is Crash First by Honest Ave and MGK.
Okay.
And like when the first time I heard that, I just felt the words. So like right now, that's it. But I don't really like Dax, but I actually, one of his songs, My Heart, or I Can't Breathe. Mm-hmm. That's that song right there.
Was that because of the BLM stuff? Was it about that?
No, it's about just like anxiety, just depression.
Oh,
and
okay.
Your life being too much on you. Like it's. I really felt it, but really, why I really liked that song before I actually even listened to the words and realized like when I was going through a hard time and getting myself out of that song, I would scream the words to it and cry, and it's like I really felt it. But that beat, I wrote a song to it when it was still on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And my song Empty, which I don't think, no, I was gonna play Empty tonight, but I didn't. But I wrote my song that's on my Spotify called Empty,
and then
to
Dax
that
used
beat.
the beat. Yeah.
And then after but the thing is, I used to write to like YouTube songs and then not get the beat in time.
Oh yeah.
And so this time when I was ready to go record the song, it was like, oh, the beat's gone.
Yeah.
And so I
Because you don't want to pay for the beat until you know you're going to use it.
Right.
So you already pre-write, and then you missed the boat.
Damn, there goes my storage.
It's all right. I got you, baby.
But yeah, so then I heard that song. I'm like, that's the beat that I wanted to write that song to.
Yeah.
And the song "Empty" is actually a similar, as far as concept of a song or topic, similar style, but he did way better on the beat, and I just love that song, especially when I'm depressed or feeling down.
Right. All right. So, words of encouragement to other artists or people who aspire to be a DJ or a musician or just whatever they want to do to follow their dreams in their lives. What would you say for words of encouragement for those people?
I would say always be yourself.
Yeah.
Always, always, always chase your dreams. No matter how crazy it sounds to somebody else, doesn't matter, because it's not their dreams, it's not their life, it's not their pursuit of happiness, it's yours.
Right.
So what it's tatted on me, daydreams into real things. That's my mission, my motto, what I live by. If you dream about stuff at nighttime, it's usually crazy, off the wall. You wake up and you're like, what was that all about?
Right.
But when you're daydreaming, you're usually drifted off to the place where you want to be at. Like that, you're daydreaming about something greater, something better, the place in life where you want to be. And if you can think it, you can live it. If you build it, they will come.
Right.
Type style. But
I like that.
no, just be yourself and always chase what gets you going. Like as far as like I think I talked about this maybe with Kyle or somebody. We talked about this where it's like when you're like, okay, for me, when I'm not doing my music or not doing that, it's eating at me.
Yeah.
I have a studio upstairs. I should be up there recording the song, but I have writer's block.
Right.
Or I just haven't been in my zone to do it, and it eats at me because that's my dream. And I know in my soul and my heart, like that's what I want to do with my life. Like, yeah, this is what I want to do, but the music is my outlet and my therapy, and just I don't feel right when I'm not chasing the dreams that I've dreamt about my entire life. So always chase your dreams and be yourself. Right. Nobody likes a poser. Nobody likes somebody that jumps around to groups of people to change who they are. You know what I mean? Like, be yourself no matter who you're around, where you're at. Like,
if there's
be
one
authentic.
if there's one thing that we as humans evolved to do is to like really notice disingenuousness or whatever. Like if you're not authentically yourself, they can smell it in the water.
Right.
You know, oh, this is an industry plant, or oh, this is a character, this is whatever, this isn't really this person, this song was written by somebody else, blah blah blah. You know, so that's really cool. I guess the last question before we get to your next song would be, well, on your list is shout out your biggest fan or supporter.
Okay. First and
Could
foremost,
be multiple people. It's
first
fine.
and foremost, I got to shout out my son.
Yeah.
He thinks it's the coolest thing ever.
He called in last week.
Yeah, he did. And he listened to the whole... that's what I was going to say. The DJing aspect, he thinks it's so awesome that I'm on the radio. And then it was...
If he ever comes to visit, we got to put him on the radio.
He'll definitely be the first person on here if he ever is able to be up here.
Yeah.
But he thinks it was awesome, too, hearing my music. He loves my music. He thinks it's all... He brags to all his friends about... Every time I talk to him, if he's around his friends... Are you Ashton's dad? Do you really rap? Do you really make music? Oh, like, yeah, I do. They think I'm like famous or something, even though I'm not. But it's still funny. But to them,
hey,
it's cool.
You're on the radio, aren't you?
Yeah, that's true. But they like to kids, like it's, you know, like they don't think about any levels to it. They're like this. I'm listening to this guy's song right now. Like he makes music. Like he's a artist. So it's pretty cool. But also my little brother that passed away, I always shout him out on every chance I get. Because he was like me, and he actually, when he was alive, was my biggest fan. He had every song. He pushed me to drop my songs. He would be in the studio vibing with us. He would play my music to the point where I got tired of hearing it. Like, bro, can we listen to somebody else, please? Like, I don't want to hear myself anymore. Like, he would listen to my music non-freaking stop. But I don't know if he's listening right now, but my biggest probably right now supporter is my little nephew, Hunter. He same way.
Shout out Hunter.
Shout out Hunter. I don't think has he called before. He hasn't called. His sister Bridget has, but Hunter knows he knows my words and my songs better than I do now probably.
Nice.
And every time I'm around him, he's got a bump in. When I went to go see him last time, he had the Bluetooth speakers going through with my songs playing. I'm just asleep taking a nap, and he's still bumping JAMO. He knows every word. He knows every song. He knows every song that I haven't dropped that I'm supposed to drop. Like, he knows all my unreleased songs. He knows it all. And, yeah, Hunter. Shout out Hunter. That's my
really
biggest
cool.
fan.
All right, so let's play this next song, which happens to be the last JMOB song for the evening. This is your latest release?
Second to
Second
latest.
to latest, yeah, because you had another one out there. Why isn't that on here?
Because I played it last week.
Oh, okay.
I played this one last week too, but I just like this one.
Yeah.
This is like to go back to like my favorite one of my releases. Lie to Me. I said it was Lie to Me and Time's Up. This one,
Yeah.
to where it's the most like I'm actually like if you listen, I'm like putting in a broad sense like my feelings and emotions into it. You know,
Yeah.
so
Why does our art come from pain?
it's the best.
All right, this is JMO Baby with Time's Up.
Your tears in the moon make a light show, and I just wanna feel your hands tight on my throat. Breathe me in, don't let me go now. Oh no. No, we're gonna crash and burn, we better slow down. Time's up, don't say it, I don't wanna know now. Breathe me in, breathe me out slow, cause you're all I wanna know right now.
All right, that was JMO B with Time's Up.
And
it looks like it's Time's Up for JMO B. Tell them why, fam.
Well, we are heading to Ozzy's in Connorsville, Indiana. There is a show going on right now, a rap competition for $200. No, I'm not going to be a part of it. I want to make it fair for everyone. No, I'm just playing.
He's the ringer. He can't play.
No, I'm just playing. But a lot of artists whose music, there's a few artists who have been on the show that are going to be there, as well as a lot of artists who I've played their music from day one on the show that are going to be there. And I just want to go out and support the guys and see it firsthand in real life.
Yeah.
And I told them I would, so I got to. You know,
Make sure you get a lot of pictures and videos and stuff, and we'll share them around and everything like that. We got to support the local art. If we want local artists to come in here and talk to us, we got to go support them too.
That's true. Exactly.
And I've already told my new job to give me the 8th off so we can all go out
Oh yeah,
to
we
the
there.
winery for the record release party for Tree to Line Records.
Yep, we definitely need to do that. I'm there.
Yeah.
But can I say one fact before I go?
No, get out of here. No, yes, of course.
All right, my last fact is Nintendo was founded in 18...
I thought we were keeping it to birds.
I know, but this one is really cool. It's about video
games are fun.
Nintendo was founded in 1889 as a playing card company.
That's true.
Decades
I already knew that
before Vincent Van Gogh painted The Starry Night.
one, yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, 1889, decades before The Starry Night was painted by Vincent Van Gogh. Nintendo was already on and popping.
I did not even think of that. Like, you don't think, like, Van Gogh and Nintendo existed at the same time.
There's a lot of facts I could read, time facts like that, to where...
Next week,
that's
all
time
facts,
okay.
bro, because that shit blows my
Timeline
mind.
facts, because there's a lot that I read. I'm like, what?
I feel like Anne Frank and Martin Luther King Jr. were alive at the same time or something
There's
like
a lot.
that. The concept of time is wild.
It is.
You know?
Speaking of time, I'm out of it. I
All
gotta
right.
go. It's been a great show. I just want to shout out the Mixed Emotion Show and Michael William Johnson the first for having me.
Put the ones up.
For having me on WCI 91.5 FM for my very first radio interview. Like, it's been great, and I really
You've
appreciate
been
it.
a tolerable guest.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope I answered questions with enough insight and I didn't ramble too much.
No, it was actually quite good. I was almost as nervous as you because obviously
I wasn't nervous.
We switched spots, so now I'm running the boards and stuff, and I'm doing all the music stuff, and I wanted to make sure I knew how to do it, but you taught me well.
Yes, sir.
And I didn't know how this was going to work, and then it worked beautifully.
Beautifully.
I think this was great.
And don't worry, guys. I'm leaving, but Michael's here to finish the show. So
I'm going to finish the show. I'm taking over the radio station for the next hour.
you guys be sure to call him in. Call him in.
Call us in.
But I got to go.
All right. Have a good time, JMOB. And real quick, I'm going to play an amazing song from our friends, the Mortonians. This one is Before I Sink. Welcome back to the Mixed Emotion Show. I am your host, Michael William Johnson the First, here by myself with no JAMO B, because JAMO B is off doing his thing. And, you know, I don't have any facts readily available because I can't use my phone. But yeah, that was the Mortonians with Before I Sink. I'm going to play a lot of the artists who have been here already. Next up, we've got Howie and Jeans, and sometimes Wes, because he plays bass for them sometimes. They were here a few weeks ago. And if you go to my YouTube channel, which is MWJ1 and music, so MWJ1 music, that's where you're going to find all the Mixed Emotion Show content. So full-length episodes. And throughout the entire month of August are the performances by Howie and Jeans here in the studio. So right now we're going to play the song American Dream by Howie and I keep saying Howie and Dreams because I'm looking at the American Dream. It is what it is. But this is Howie and Jeans, American Dream.
My bones for nickel and dime, don't mind me, sir. Bumping my head on the poverty line and my knees hurt.
All right, that was Howie and Jeans with the American Dream. I don't think there's actually a the. So, JAMO B just left. He's on the road. So, what I'd like to do right now, and I know we've played a lot of his songs, but I'm going to play one more of his songs because I know he's listening. I want to play a song for him so he can listen to himself on the drive. You know, it's pretty cool. That question I asked him about, oh, what are you driving to the function? And what do you listen to on the way to the function? Well, he's going to a function, and he's going to listen to himself. So this is Pieces by JAMO Baby.
And I hope you understand now. No feelings, don't mean it. I'll break your heart and repeat it. Don't need this, I'm feeding. You smashed my world into pieces. No feelings, don't mean it. I'll break your heart and repeat it. Don't need this, I'm feeding. You smashed my world into pieces.
Woo! That was JAMO Baby with Pieces. I hope he had a good time listening to himself on the road as he's going to the function. Man, I hope he has a great time. What an interview, you know? He he brought me on here for an interview, and we hit it off pretty well. He brought me on as the co-host, and ever since, you know, when we're interviewing other people or we have musicians in here, the conversation goes and it goes, and we're really featuring them. But, like, you know, as the conversation goes, we have relatable things, and we'll talk about ourselves a little bit as we go. So I would learn little bits and pieces about JAMO B's history as the shows went on. But to actually sit and actually switch places and talk to him in an interview format was really nice, to be able to sit down and really talk about him as an artist, because I only know him realistically. I only know him as the host of the Mixed Emotion Show. I didn't really know him as much as an artist. Now I feel like I got to know him more as an artist, and that was pretty cool. So now that I've glazed him enough, let's talk about me. I am Michael Wim Johnson I. I am an artist. I went by Michael Black, the New Metal Messiah. I've done some stuff here and there. Right now I'm in the process of a giant musical resurgence where I'm playing shows again. I'm making new music. I'm working with a guy in the UK named Jordan Lapping. We're making all kinds of cool stuff, right? Well, a few years ago, I was in a band called Konki, Konki. It's a Japanese word that stands for patience, perseverance, and energy. And I've spoken to Konki and Jordan, actually, as well. And we're going to put out the Konki stuff. 3 EPs, all with 4 to 5 songs on them. One's called Patience, one's called Perseverance, one's called Energy. I decided to make it a trilogy instead of just one big album called Patience, Perseverance, and Energy. It's going to be 3 different EPs. And it's going to be amazing. So right now we do have some music already released. I'm going to play a song To me, at the point of this song's drop, this was the greatest thing I'd ever done in music. This is one of the favorite things I've ever done, and it is a song called Release, and it's about my battles with anxiety and depression and like all of that stuff. I really hold it near and dear to my heart, and of course I'm going to redo all these vocals. The whole reason Jordan's coming in is Jordan's going to mix all my vocals for me into the Konki stuff. So my buddy Chris, he mixes all the music and stuff, and then Jordan's going to mix my vocals into that music, so it's a whole synergy. Konki is one of the best things I've ever done. Hands down, bar none. Those dudes ask me to do anything. I'm never saying no. It is so good for me personally. So right now I'm going to play a song called Release. I think I've said enough about it. This is it right here. And that was Konki with Release. So what I would like to play next, and I could go on and on about Konki for hours. Oh my God, I have a caller. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Thank you for calling WECI. This is Michael. This is a Mix Emotion show. Who's calling?
This is a long-time supporter, first-time caller, JAMO B. I just wanted to say thank you for keeping this Saturday night lit, playing good music. This drive is awesome. Hearing myself on the radio almost made me cry.
Aw.
You're doing great, bro, and I just want to say I'm thankful for having you as my co-host and as a host tonight. And it kind of puts into perspective as I'm driving, listening to the channel, to the show, how good we're making it for the community. Like, it's nice to know that there's a show that's on that's playing the great music. So thank you for doing that for us, bro.
Hey, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a good night, bro. Thank you.
You too. JAMO, baby!
Yes, sir.
Well, that was awful nice of him to call in. I like words of encouragement. I live off attaboys. Trust me. I really do. Like, I always feel like I'm not doing the right thing, or I'm messing up, or I'm this, or I'm that. And to get those little words of affirmation sometimes, like, that really helps. My wife really does it for me. All right, so I want to tell a quick story. If you do want to call in, hit my line at 765-983-1246, and I'll talk to you. But before I play this next song, I want to talk about when I first started getting into the local music scene here. I was in a band called Abyss. There was an older band called Fetus that didn't have a vocalist. They were just kind of like a jam band, and then they became Abyss. And then I joined them as the vocalist for a little bit. And while I was doing that, and when I first got into it, there was another bigger band that was a very giant staple of our local music scene. And that band was fronted by Scott George, who was my boss at Hot Topic. When he and I cut the ribbon on that store back in 2004, he had a band called Megan's Room. And that band there, I mean, for the people who were there, they were tippy-top stuff, man. I really liked what I was doing in Abyss. It was kind of a Toolish vibe, and I'll play one of those songs before we go. But right now, I want to spotlight Megan's Room because just like me, Scott is having like a musical resurgence where he's going back and he's remastering all these old songs. And so I wanted to play one on the radio to show him some love and to tell him that I never forgot about him. Tell him that I appreciate the life lessons that he's taught me from the time that I spent with him. And I hope he's happy, he's healthy. I hope his family's healthy. I hope he's doing good in life. And I just wanted to say thank you, Scott. And by having the platform I do, I'm able to do things like this. And I have the privilege of being able to play you on the radio. So this song is called The Lyrics I Wrote for the Lyrics I Lost by Megan's Room.
Keep it away from me.
Oh my God, that was Megan's Room with the lyrics I wrote for the lyrics I lost. That was a special kind of awesome. Like, I don't think I'd heard that track before, especially not the remastered version. And man, that was really good. I'm so happy I could play that on the radio. And in that same vein, like from that same era, I'm going to play an Abyss song. And Abyss is special to me for a lot of reasons. Now, I don't really get along with them anymore. In fact, I think the last conversation I had with one of the guitar players, I pretty much soured on them for. But the music means a lot to me. And it's not about whatever. They all deserve the attaboys for the music they wrote. I did not write this music. I was just the vocalist. It is what it is, but it's all from Marty. Martin Massoff. He was my rock while I was in that band. He's the one that took me under his wing. He helped me write lyrics. He got me in the studio booths and stuff. I really looked to him for a lot of things. He became a really fast friend, and we went to Chicago together. We went to the Family Values tour together, which was cool. It was the one only time I ever got to see Korn live, and that was a special moment for me, and he made that happen. And then in 2020, or maybe 2019, 2020, circa that time, he passed away, and I was living a few hours away at that point, and I could not come back to pay my respects or anything like that. So the only thing that I could think to do was to redo the old Abyss stuff and put new vocals on it and all that kind of thing, all that kind of stuff. And so I made what I called the Abyss EP. I remastered it in 2020, and then I just recently re-released it to my Michael W. Johnson I Spotify. Because I wanted to get it away from the Nu Metal Messiah stuff. I'm going to fuse everything together into one Spotify, so you don't have to go, 6 ways from Sunday just to find me. But yeah, so the Project Abyss, right? It's unchanged from 2020, so it's the same stuff. It's just on my new Spotify. So I'm going to play a song called "Pleading with the Ghost." It is a little long, but at the time it was the best thing I'd ever done, and I was very happy to be with those guys and make that song with them. I remember I was in the booth. Another local man, Brian Elstro, who does a lot with E Street, does a lot with everything. He's in the band Quimby. He mixed and mastered those Abyss tracks. And my vocals are kind of floating vocals over top, I'm just kind of like the seasoning on top of something that's already good. But I remember I was in the recording booth that day playing, singing that song, belting out all this emotion. And Marty came back around the corner when the song was over crying. And he was like, "Brother, my hair on the back of my neck standing up. This is the greatest thing. And I'll never in my whole life forget that moment that we made something so beautiful that, Marty was in tears, and it made a big impact on me. So if the other guys in the band have a problem with me, that's fine, but I do this for Marty. So this is Pleading with the Ghost. It's about let's just say like a car crash or something of that nature with your significant other, and they're dying, and you are pleading with the ghost to take you instead of them. And it's powerful, it's beautiful, and I'm so happy to share this song on listener-supported WECI 91.5 FM, Richmond's Public Radio. You can tell I'm reading that from a card, but yeah. Again, the call-in line is 765-983-1246 if you'd like to talk to me. But right now, we're going to play Abyss, Pleading with the Ghost. All right, that was Abyss with Pleading with the Ghost. And when I remixed that and remastered it, well, I didn't really remaster it. I just added some EQ and I put some new vocals on it. I made very, very sure to keep Martin Massoff's vocals in that mix. So in that little bridgy area there, that is Marty. I wanted to make sure to keep his voice alive in the song. It meant a lot to me then. It means a lot to me now. I might be a bit more sentimental than most guys, but especially with things that I've created or things that I had parts in creating, they're always a piece of me, and they will be until I die. So I love doing that stuff. And I know I've played a couple of things of myself. I know JAMO played one of my songs. I think he played Endless Sorrow to start the show off. I don't have a lot of the local music, you know. I want to play more, but JAMO left. He had to take his laptop, right? So I'm just here figuring it out. So there was one special thing I wanted to do. In fact, I'm trying to think of maybe a story to tell before I play the last song of the night. So I didn't live in this town for about 5 years. I was born here. I moved away for about 5 years, and towards the last year or so of me being gone, I started getting back into music. I ended up meeting Jordan Lapping on the internet. We did some stuff, and then I was moving back to Richmond after a health scare to be with my kids and that kind of thing. Turns out it was like hypothyroidism and stuff like that was going wrong with me, some stuff with my liver. But I came back to town and I started making little things with Jordan. And he lives in the UK. He's my producer now. We're making all kinds of stuff together. And then Tony Hawley, who's been on the show before, he told me about a little group he was in that was going around doing music and stuff, and he got me into that. And that put me at Little Sheba's. That put me at E Street. That put me at the Orchard and the winery and things like that. And so I just started playing out a lot, which lit a fire under me, and that's what started Michael's big musical resurgence. And so with that, I started talking to Jordan about making EPs and albums and songs and this and that and whatever. And we started doing it. The first song we ever put out was It Slowly Burns, which has been played on the show before. And then, you know, it's been really exciting to make music again. And I know it's a little time consuming. I don't want to be away from my wife too much. But, you know, I really enjoy it. And the stuff with Konki now, I have a few EPs coming out soon. Next month is the Asher EP for my lovely, beautiful, pregnant wife. So it's amazing. It's flat out amazing. I've never been so happy to make music before. Like the whole Nu Metal Messiah stuff, I was a broken man, you know. This stuff is exciting. I'm having fun with it. It's very good. And we've got about 10 minutes left in the show, so I want to do something a little special for my wife. Here's a little preview of that Asher EP. This is her favorite song, as well as Kyle Hazard's favorite song. This is Another Love Song, soon to be out. Well, it's already out, but it's going to be a part of the Asher EP when it drops next month on the 15th. I'll think of a catchier title than just the Asher EP by the time it comes out, but right now that's what I'm calling it. So this is Michael William Johnson I, Another Love Song.
Every time I wake up with you, it's a love song. You are the gift the universe gave to me, yeah. When I'm wrapped in your arms, I can feel no pain. With our souls intertwined, baby, we are the same now.
All right, that was Michael William Johnson I, moi. with a tribute to my lovely, beautiful wife, Asher Lee Johnson. And I know I'm playing a lot of my own stuff, but I don't have access to everything, so I'm just doing the best I can. However, during that song, I was trying to figure out a way to find Kyle's new song or something, right? YouTube came in clutch because I thought to myself, oh, wait, I have all those Mixed Emotion Sessions videos. So I'm able to play our final song tonight. This is going to be super special guest of the show, Tony Hawley, with Call Me When It Rains, right here on the Mixed Emotion Show.
Looking at the sideways, looking at it all wrong. Mostly in the haze, it's the same damn song. What is it that haunts you? Like the head of dawn. What is it that haunts you? The same damn song. Call me when it rains. Now when it's over. Call me when it rains. Hell or high water. Call me when it rains. Now when it's over. Call me when it rains. Call me when it rains. Staring at the ceiling, thinking of it dirty. My head it did so wheeling, it's the error in my way. Painful new distraction, going who will stay. Help me when it rains. Call me when it rains. Call me when it rains. Now when it's over. Call me when it rains. Hell or high water. Call me when it rains. Now when it's over. Call me when it rains. Call me when it rains. Call me when it rains. Call me when it rains.
All right, that was our final song for the night. Friend of the show, Tony Hawley, Call Me When It Rains. I like I said before, I did not have the library to be able to play as much as I wanted to, but I feel like I figured it out. So I'm pretty happy with the show tonight. First half we had JAMO B. Second half we had all me. I'd be lying if I said that it wasn't incredibly exciting to not only full-on host a radio show for the first time in my life, under the tutelage and guidance of JAMO, who taught me how to do it. But then for him to go off and leave me in charge of it on my own, that I am like the host for now, right? It's a wonderful feeling. It's crazy. Plus, for the first time, my wife is here in the studio with me, watching me do all this stuff, and it's really, really cool. I really appreciate JAMO for bringing me on and doing all this stuff, and now tonight has built the confidence in me that, like, if he's sick or like he's got something to do or something comes up, I have the confidence now to pop in here and just do the show. You know, not that I want to be the host full time. Like, this is JAMO's show, hands down. He created this thing. I'm not going to be that guy who's like, oh, I'm going to take it from. No, it's not that stuff. I'm just saying, like, I wanted to build that confidence to where I know that we're never not going to have a show. If something happens, one of us is sick, the other one's got it. You know, this has been great. Thanks, JAMO, for calling in. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for everything. I'm so glad to be here. But now it's so hard to say goodbye to the ones you love. But that's our show. You guys have a great night. This has been listener supported WECI 91.5 FM, Richmond's Public Radio. The Mixed Emotions Show, JAMO and Michael William Johnson I. Have a good night, everybody.